Stay Close ending, explained, Who is the Killer? Created by Harlan Coben based on the author's eponymous best-selling novel, Stay Close is an intricate and captivating crime drama limited series that keeps you on the edge of your seat. After a traumatic episode on the carnival night 17 years ago, Cassie has changed her name and identity. However, old wounds open up when she visits her old workplace for closure. Stuart Green went missing on the day Cassie left her old life. Stay Close recap. Before the happily married life with average Dave, Megan, or Cassie, was a working girl in the strip club Vipers. She left the scene without saying her goodbyes, and now the past seeps back into the present with the sudden reappearance of Stuart Green. The words on the street make her worry that her carefully constructed life is about to fall apart. On April 17, on the eve of the carnival, she goes back to the strip club and meets her old friend Lorraine. Megan's daughter Kylie follows her into the nightclub. At the party or the carnival, Kylie and her friend, BEA, encounter Carlton Flynn. He spikes their drinks while BEA exchanges the glasses. On that day, Carlton Flynn goes missing. While on the case of Carlton Flynn's disappearance, world-weary detective Broom discovers that Stuart Green went missing around the same time in April. He speculates whether there can be a serial killer behind the disappearances. Following Lorraine's advice, Megan meets drug-addled lawyer Harry Sutton in his den Hannibal Animals. When some of Harry's associates coerce her for money, she is met with hostility, but Cassie shows remarkable kicking skills. She flees the scene. With the reappearance of Ray Levine, the mystery deepens. Following her abusive relationship with Stuart Green, Megan embarked upon a liaison with Ray, a photographer who suffers blackouts. In the finality of events, the police take Ray into custody. In the course of the story, we realize that Ray remembers more about the night than he spills. However, Ray would only speak to the police in the presence of his former flame, Cassie. When Ray and Cassie talk to each other, a shaken Ray tells Cassie that he knows about her involvement in Stuart Green's death. Cassie also has a motive to get away from an abusive relationship. As Ray recollects, he saw Cassie running through the woods just before discovering the blood-laden body of Stuart Green. Cassie, on the other hand, suspects Ray to be the killer. On the night of the carnival 17 years ago, Cassie received a message from Ray's phone, and by the time she reached the crime scene, Green was already dead. As the fog of confusion lifts, we sense that Cassie's disappearance caused much of Ray's trauma. As Ray was convinced that Cassie was the killer, he had to chop up Stuart Green's body and throw it into the river to save the love of his life from conviction. With this revelation, it becomes clear that Stuart Green is not among the skeletons in the bunker. Is Carlton Flynn dead or alive? Who killed Carlton Flynn? Carlton Flynn's disappearance unleashes the mayhem in hindsight. Carlton Flynn sought to spike the drinks of Kylie and BEA on the night of the carnival, but the kid's presence of mind saves them a mishap. In the end, Ray gets released from custody, and he catches a glimpse of her presumed dead girlfriend, Megan, before charting new frontiers in life. On the other hand, the police also find Goldberg's body from the station. However, while the mystery behind Stuart Green's disappearance is resolved, we still look for clues regarding Carlton Flynn. Considering the decay of the bodies found in the bunker, Carlton is not among them.